Hey guys, I'm at the lake that I found the other day. I don't know if I can turn the thing. I wanted to try and catch the sunset, so I have my camera out there. I'm super worried it's gonna blow over because it is so windy. I went out there and I almost died. I was tagged by Mary Fran over at No Excuses to answer questions on weight loss, and I've been putting it off because I find these questions super hard, but I am going to make an attempt. Unfortunately, I wrote the questions down in my phone, so I'm going to be cutting in and out. But the first question is, what's the reason for your weight loss? And my reason is to be healthier, to be able to do things, to be able to be around for my kids. I mean, nobody wants to be overweight. In a perfect world, I could eat anything and still be skinny. But one of them's gonna have to go, and I'm getting to an age now too where I can't just, I'm young, I'm not young anymore, I'm 37. So the reason is to be able to do certain activities, fit in clothes, feel good about myself, yeah, the standard. Question number 2. What pitfalls have you come across during your journey? I'm still trying to figure out what my pitfalls are. I think, let me see if my camera's still standing. It is. I think it's holidays. I will let myself have something, and then I kind of feel like, I've already ruined this day, I might as well ruin it. So I binge, and then the next day I'll be like, well, I've already ruined this weekend, so whatever, and I'll binge. And then, well, I've already ruined this week, so I'll restart on Monday. And then Monday comes around and my motivation is gone, and then I go on a 4, 5, 6 month downward spiral until I get motivated again. And I don't really know how to handle it. I'm trying to be more allowing this time. Like, I've had a piece of chocolate every day for the last week, just like a little one. I've measured it out. It's 130 calories, but at least I feel like I can have something that I enjoy. I'm not being too strict, but I'm also allowing for that in my daily calorie count. Question number 3, what are your favorite meal ideas for weight loss? For me, it is to plan. Well, meal ideas, I don't know. I've tried keto, I've tried calorie counting. Calorie counting, I can have everything in moderation. I like keto for a while, but eventually the sugar craving gets to me. I want something, and then once I break ketosis, it just goes, I crave it so much that when I finally have it, the dam just breaks. So I think calorie counting is better for me, and kind of over time learn what a portion is supposed to look like, because I don't want to count calories my whole life, but I need to learn, because I don't feel satisfaction, I don't feel full. So I need to learn what a portion size is like, how much I should eat in a day. I have to relearn, basically. So my meal plan, it's to prep, to have things available that are the right things, even when life throws you a curveball. If you get late from going somewhere, or you get stuck going places. And so for me, it's having my little 500 calorie meal boxes in the freezer that really helps me. What's my favorite exercise? Question number 4. I have no favorite exercise. I hate movement. I was born with a heart murmur, like a hole between the chambers. I don't know how quite, blah, blah, blah. I don't quite know how it works. I think, whatever, I'm not going to get into it. That always allowed me, like when I was little, whenever I ran any kind of fever or anything, I had to get on antibiotics. So my mom was always overly protective of me. And I might have taken advantage of that. Like even I remember in junior high, it would be like a school jog or like some kind of run or something. And she would always write a note with like an excuse why I shouldn't do it, because I shouldn't overdo it. Which I think, I mean, by then the hole was almost grown, you know, had almost grown back together or shut. And but hey, I didn't like running. I never liked any kind of exercise. So if she was going to write me a note that I didn't have to do something that I didn't like, perfect. So yeah, I can't think of any exercise that I like. None. Jesus, it is windy. My camera is going to go take a fall. Oh, I'm so nervous. Question number 5. How do you stay motivated? That's what I'd like to know too. I'm feeling this time that YouTube is super, super good at keeping me motivated, but I'm also only 3 weeks in. In the past, I've always been able to manage 6 weeks, 8 weeks of any, you know, diet, and then it kind of starts to derail. So yeah, we'll see. I do feel like YouTube is being a super motivator for me right now. So let's hope that's the case. How do you celebrate your success? This is one I struggle with. Everyone has non-scale victories. I don't know. I feel like I need to lose 100 pounds before I can see or feel any kind of difference. So, and as far as goals go, or how I celebrate, I don't have any rewards. Everyone is like, oh, 10 pound, 20 pound, 30 pound reward. I guess when I need something, I buy it because I'm an adult, I have money, and I don't have patience, and I'm not very good at waiting for things. When I need something, I click it home and like it arrives in 2 days. And so maybe I need to work on that. Something I'd like is a microphone, like a vlog microphone. So maybe I put that on my something 30-pound weight or 10% weight loss or something. But yeah, this is a struggle because like many other people, I always rewarded myself with food, and like, you know, go out to lunch with hubby. Something like that is kind of counterproductive. So then it has to be items, and I'm not a princessy manicure-y, you know, kind of person. And if I need a haircut, I'll go have a haircut. So yeah, I struggle with this one. I need to come up with some things. Or maybe you guys have some ideas for me. You can comment down below. Have you got an overall goal? Well, so the kids, they don't really want anything for Christmas. Again, they're pretty happy with their lives, but they do want to travel. They've really missed this last year. We missed 2 trips to France, a trip to Canada, 2 trips to Florida, basically, we've missed. We're supposed to go on a cruise now in February, and that was canceled as well. So we've been talking about going take the train, like sleep train, night train up north in Sweden, and catch the northern lights. And their friend had been dog sledding, so that's something they were looking forward to. But of course I looked it up, and there's 100 kilo, also known as 220 pound limit, you know, for the poor dogs to pull someone. So I don't qualify, my husband doesn't, so we're limiting our kids. They won't be able to dog sled because we're fat, so that feels pretty bad. So maybe we'll push this trip to next year, or do it again once we've lost the weight, and maybe go on a scooter safari instead. But that would be a big goal. And then another goal, of course, like weight wise, I'd like to lose half my weight, which puts me at around, you know, 70 kilos or 150 pounds, around there. And to just be able to do things, go on airplanes, go on rides, you know, all those things. There's so many goals that will help, like with the weight loss. Do you follow any weight loss accounts on social media? If so, which ones? I do, and I'm going to tag 4 of them in this challenge. I do follow a whole bunch, and I love this community so far. It's so positive. You guys are awesome, always kind comments, and I just love it. So I do follow a whole bunch. I'm going to try and do some shout outs. It feels silly because I have like 50 followers. I was going to wait a little bit, but I'm going to start still dropping some links and names I'm feeling. And then what advice would you give to any weight loss newbie. I don't know. I would say try YouTube right now, because this is the only thing that's different from all the other million times I've tried this. One thing that is different for me too is that I had an appointment 2 weeks ago with the surgeon at the hospital to do a gastric sleeve. And then I started reading a little more. There is just not that much, follow up and research on it. Everyone that's done it in the last 2 years are like so happy. They've lost, 200 pounds. It's the best thing they ever did. The only thing they regret is they didn't do it sooner. But then you start talking to some people that did it like 10 years ago. And a lot of them are suffering from deficiencies of this and that. And a lot of people are like, I wish I'd never done this to my body. And being 37, I feel like, yeah, how am I going to feel when I'm 50 or 60? Am I going to make it till 70? Like, for how long can my body live? I mean, you cut off 90% of your stomach. So your uptake of vitamins, nutrition is, is very low. And for how long can your body live on, just on that? I understand you take, medication and pills, but there's all kinds of side effects. So right now, that is something that is motivating me to get this done naturally. Feels like it's my last attempt before I go get the surgery done. So I really, really, really want to do it the natural way. So now I wanted to tag 4 people to do this as well. And I wanted to tag James over at JS Adventuring. He's super supportive. He's Canadian, and he always goes on these nice hikes, and you can see like the Canadian nature and scenery. And I love Canada. It's like my third home. It'll always have a piece of my heart from, that's where I became a mom. That's where I got married. That's where I bought my first house and everything. So go check him out, and I hope he'll do the challenge. I also want to tag Haley, Momlife Vermont, which is hilarious, and her daughter Kenzie is so cute. Like, I can just I rewatched a clip of her 10 times probably, and I was laughing because she's so funny. Go check her out as well. Laura Marie, super nice girl, super supportive. She has some nice content. Go check her out. And then Derek's journey. Derek, he made me cry last week. Something he uploaded, talking about his past. And he's also super supportive, nice guy. So go check these people out. And I hope that they want to do the challenge as well. I'm gonna go check on my camera. The sunset, of course, didn't turn out as nice as I hoped. It's got that band of cloud. Why does this always happen to me? Anyways, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for weigh-in.